Hey guys, how you doing? Deshaun here. We're gonna do a taste test, y'all. I got something to tell y'all too, but we're gonna do a taste test. Okay. I just finished eating me a salad. Yes, I'm still trying to be healthy. I'm on my health kick, y'all. I'm still trying to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do the right thing. Okay. So we're gonna taste this Arizona Tropical CHILLZICLE juice cocktail. This is 34 ounce. Baby, now you know at Dollar Tree they got their end cap. They got all the Arizona drinks on there. And I wasn't gonna get it at first because y'all know, like I said, I'm trying to be healthy, and I be drinking water. And see, my girls, they like drinking water too, so it's easy for us as a family to drink a lot of water, right. So, you know, what is it? It's just 100 calories. So I think it's okay. It's okay. So, I'm supposed to shake it. I don't even know. I'm shaking just in case. Let me calm down. I got so much to tell y'all. Okay, y'all know. Okay, I don't even remember when I. Okay. Y'all remember last time we talked. Remember your friend, our friend that. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to remember about him and everything because I remember who is this calling every time I'm talking to y'all. Every time. But I'm using the extra long straw from Dollar Tree coming to pack. The long straw, it get real long, you know what I'm saying? It get long. Because it got to get long for this drink, you know what I'm saying? For this drink, I needed a long straw. I couldn't use my regular straws. But we're finna taste this out. We're finna try this out. Y'all. So, remember the friend, y'all friend, the one, let's take it back. Remember the one we thought, I was like, I had to make sure he wasn't fam, because, you know what I'm saying, he kind of favored me. We had some things in common, you know what I'm saying? So I had to make sure he wasn't my fam. And I do remember, the two of us well, he was at the time, when we first met, he was healthy. That's just him. That's his lifestyle, being healthy. But at the time, I wasn't ready to go healthy. So here recently, he hit me up, and remember I told y'all. Remember that time I told you that it was a bunch of them that hit me back to back, and I was like, "What's going on? Why all of them hitting me up at one time? Like, what's going on?" So remember that one that I said, remember all the other ones I said I wasn't gonna try to see what's up with them. I wasn't gonna try to do nothing with them. But it was that, remember, it was just that one that I was like, okay, I need to see what's up with him, what's going on with him and everything. So that one that I had reached back out to, remember, I was trying to remember, you know what I'm saying, because I don't have my Rolodex anymore, so I couldn't really, I really couldn't remember that much. Yeah, I couldn't remember that much. But from what I did remember, I remember that he did eat healthy, and I remember that he was not from here. He's not from here. So ever since then, like, I was trying to get him back in my memory, and I was trying to remember things about him. So, we would talk every day, and every day I would remember a little bit. So he was like, when am I going to see you again? Ah, man, I don't know. That's what I said, right? Because I wasn't really sure. I wasn't sure when I was going to see him again, y'all, because I'm always busy, and he's always busy, you know what I'm saying? Because he has two jobs, you know what I mean? So I was like, I don't know. I was like, because you're always busy and I'm always busy. I was like, there's no way that we would ever be able to see each other again. So, we were still, still, talking about food and what we eating. He was telling me what he was eating and whatnot. I told him, food, and everything was going good. But he was like, I think I'm talking to somebody else. I said, what you mean? He was like, I don't think it's you. I was like, what you mean? He was like, how do I know it's you? I was like, it's me. Who else would it be? He said, no, I think it's somebody else. I was like, it's me. It's really me. He was like, how do I know it's you? I was like, I mean, I didn't know what to do. I was like, we're gonna have to see each other. Some kind of way, we're gonna have to see each other. So this is what I had figured out. I was like, we're gonna have to see each other early in the morning. And he was like, at first he was like, okay, but then he was like, nah. He said, I get off work. I get off work early in the morning. And I was like, okay. He get off early in the morning. I was like, okay. I said, at lunchtime. When I go on lunch, you're going to have to meet me. And because I get an hour for lunch. I'm going to take an hour lunch break. I was like, you're going to have to meet me at that time. And that's when you're going to get to see me and see that it's really me. It's not somebody playing a joke on you with the woo. I'm really who I say I am. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what he was saying. So that's today, right? So, yo. Oh, it was almost time for my break. I was getting ready for my break. But it said a thunderstorm was coming. And y'all know I don't do rain. Y'all know I don't do no rain. It said a thunderstorm. Let me try to drink, y'all. I'm so hot, y'all. Like I told y'all, I think I'm going through the change or something. Because I be hot, y'all. It's cold. I'm okay with that because I'm hot. Y'all know normally I don't like drinking nothing cold, but baby, I had put this in the refrigerator. Because I needed something cold to drink. So anyways, okay. What flavor it said was? Tropical. Okay. So I was like, when I'm on my lunch, when I go on my lunch, that'll be the time that he's getting ready to go to his second job. So I said, we have to meet at exactly this time. This is the only time we have, because if you come any later, I'm gonna be busy. If you know what I'm saying, I figured it all out in my head. So I was like, we got to meet at exactly this time. So we met up. You know what I'm saying? I was on my lunch break, and they said it was a thunderstorm coming. I was like, no, not a thunderstorm, because if it's a thunderstorm, I don't do nothing. When I say nothing. I don't go nowhere. I don't care. But listen, I don't care. I don't go nowhere doing no thunderstorm. You know what I mean? So I was like, why is it saying it's a thunderstorm? It's coming. Y'all, I was like, what kind of thunderstorm finna come? And it was bright as I don't know what. So I had my rain jacket on. And I'm like, okay. I was like, I'm just go. So I called him. I said, I'm almost there. And he said, I'm here already. I was like, okay. I said, I'll be there. I said, I'm almost there. So when I got there, I was like, I'm looking at the time. See, this is where it's getting kind of spooky. Cause I'm trying to get there so he can see that I'm a real person, that I'm not somebody that's playing games. You know what I mean? I just want to show him that I was a real person. Plus, at the same time, I had other things that I needed to do at that time. You know what I'm saying? I only get an hour break. So I had a lot of things I needed to do. And so I got everything done. Praise God. Thank you, Jesus. I got everything done. And when I saw him and everything, I was like, hey, And he was looking at me. I was like, what's wrong? And he was like, nothing. I was like, I was like, I gotta pick up some stuff. I gotta get some things. I was like, I told him that I had an hour that I was gonna dedicate to him, but during that hour, I had things I had to do, and that's what I told him. I was like, I had things to do. I'm busy. So he took me shopping, cause that was one of my things I had to do. I had to pick up some things and get ready. You know what I'm saying? I need to buy some things to get ready. So y'all know. Had to get ready. Get ready for something that's coming up. We're going to talk about that later, not right now. But it's something that's coming up that I need to get ready for because, this girl who I do not know, she was like, oh, who you finna get cute for? I was like, nobody right now. She was like, who you buying this stuff for? I was like, it's for me and my girls because we're gonna be cute. We got a special occasion coming up, and we're getting real cute for it. So this is why I gotta get. That's why I gotta come here and get all this stuff whatever do. So yeah, when he saw me and everything, and he was staring at me, I don't know if he was looking at me like that because he ain't. That's the thing. He ain't never seen me with braids. You know what I'm saying? When he met me when it was cold. So that's when I was wearing my hair in a bun. Yeah, he met me when my hair was in the bun. He ain't never seen me with braids, you know what I mean? So I think that's why he was looking at me like that. So I was like, what? They was ringing up my stuff and they told me how much all my stuff was. And I said, how much you say? Cause I heard her, but I didn't hear her because, so I'm looking at him while he looking at me. And I said, how much you say? Or whatever. Cause I was trying to, decide on what I was gonna use to pay. Like was I gonna pay with credit? What I was trying to decide in my head, you know what I'm saying? I need to know what she had said, how much she had said. Before I could finish thinking, he pulled his card out and he paid for everything. And I was like, oh, OMG. I was like, thank you. I was like, you didn't have to do that. And he was like, come on. I was like, okay. I was like, this man just paid for all that stuff. I'm used to people being like, OMG, girl, you don't spend that much. That's what I'm used to. But he's a gentleman, y'all, and he don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? He paid for it, and he was like, "Where you want to go now?" I was like, in my mind, I was calculating. I'm like, okay, you done paid for that, so now I got some extra coins. I can go that's what I was thinking. I was like, what would you like to do? He was like, I want to do whatever you want to do. Y'all know what I like to do. So I was like, are you hungry? And he was like, are you hungry? I was like, I mean, it is my lunch break, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't going to eat because I had other things to do. But if you want to get something to eat, he was like, if you want to get something to eat, we can get something to eat. I was like, okay. He was like, where you want to go eat at? I was like, I don't even know. So he was telling me about all these different places, y'all. I was like, I ain't never been to none of them places. I was like, I ain't never heard of them places. I was like, I ain't never been to none of them places. So, y'all, we went to this restaurant, and it was a nice restaurant. Somebody finna ring my doorbell. I knew it. Ooh. Okay, y'all, so this drink right here is delicious. I like it. It's good. It's refreshing. I'm drinking it while it's cold, and it tastes really good, y'all. I bet it tastes good when it's warm, too. But, yes, Dollar Tree or $1.25. If you see it, pick it up while they got it, because it's not always this. It must be. Do it say new? This is my first time seeing it. But listen, we're gonna have to finish this conversation. I'm gonna have to finish telling y'all what happened and everything. Like I said, somebody at my door. So yeah, I'm gonna have to finish telling y'all what happened, y'all, cause you know what I'm saying. I had a good time. And, okay, y'all, let me let y'all go, because they about to break my doorbell. Hold on! Coming! Hold on! Okay, y'all, let me let y'all go. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Let me know if y'all want to know the rest of the story, y'all, because y'all know I'm going to tell y'all anyways. You know, y'all know what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all want to know the rest of what happened, what all went down, because he is a gentleman, girl. And, yeah, we're going to talk about it. I'm definitely gonna have to tell y'all, because he is a gentleman. I like that about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not from here. Let me go answer this though before they work my nerve. Yeah. Do you hear them trying to open up my door? Y'all, why somebody always trying me? Somebody always trying me. But y'all, let me let y'all go before I have to bust somebody in their face. You know what I'm saying? But I thank y'all for watching. Y'all be blessed.